This supernatural horror film was initially screened at the Screamfest Film Festival in 2007. Boy, that's a mouthful. Before seeing a nationwide release over 2 years later, in October of 2009. Written, produced, and directed by Oren Peli, the simple but intriguing concept was filmed on an extremely modest budget of only $15,000. The movie's $193 million take at the box office makes it the single most profitable movie ever made, based on return on investment. To put that another way, Paranormal Activity made an astonishing $13 grand for every $1 spent on production. The 86-minute plot follows a young, attractive couple in San Diego who attempt to document a demon they believe may be terrorizing their house. Katie Featherston and Mika Sloat portray these characters with realistic dialogue, which includes plenty of heated arguments about their situation. While Katie wishes to ignore and retreat, Mika seems more interested in provoking the force and capturing it on camera. Both of them have a vulnerable innocence to them that makes it extremely easy to put yourself in their frightening position. Sharing info we learned while researching demons online, Mika remarks, "They stalk people for years, like decades, and sometimes they're really intelligent in the way they do things to freak you out."
I just had a nightmare. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't mean to scare you. Oh.
Don't worry about it. You okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
I had. Did you hear that?
I'm going down.
No, make it no.
Although the slowly paced film has huge sections where nothing happens, it's these quieter moments that are actually the scariest, as you're just waiting with bated breath for whatever unexplained anomaly will happen next. Tensions heighten slowly throughout the R-rated flick, as we witness the nightly occurrences becoming larger and more aggressive. But the creepiest moments are when Katie awakens in the middle of the night, seemingly in a possessed trance, just to stare at Mika while he sleeps for hours on end. The entire film is shot via an in-universe digital camera, which is frequently mounted on tripods around their house, which, besides allowing for the occasional two-shot, also prevents this self-shot cinematography style from ever becoming too shaky or disorienting. All of the visual trickery here was accomplished with practical in-camera effects, which keeps the picture believable. In an effort to maintain the found footage ruse, the movie doesn't have any credits before or after the film, an extremely rare occurrence I don't think I've ever seen before. Foregoing a traditional score in favor of a low rumbling during the more dramatic scenes, this movie is often more unsettling than outright scary. A surprisingly effective low-budget horror film that kicked off a slew of copycats and a six-picture franchise, this is one movie all horror fans should see at least once, but they might want to wait until the daytime. Paranormal Activity delivers disturbing domestic events despite its low-budget feel. And here's what you had to say about it. One of the most polarizing films we've reviewed yet. Some thought Paranormal Activity was a horrible excuse for cinema, while others praised its ingenuity. Yours scored average to an alright. Even though the plot doesn't really go anywhere, the concept and execution definitely creep me out, so I have to score this a cool.